What's happening? What's happening? What's going down? All right, now, settle down, settle down. We are going. Hold on a second, people. Looks like someone got my camera off just a smidge. You know what I'm saying? Get the Joker in there, you know. All right, what's up, people? This is the last one from the Hope album, and it is titled Running. All right. NF. Hope album was dope. And on top of that, before we even get started, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you guys had a safe and happy New Year. I hope you were able to enjoy your families and get together, drink, and be merry. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't celebrate those holidays, I still hope you had a good time with your family. You know what I mean? Or friends. Family and friends. Family or friends. I hope you were good. I hope you were healthy. I hope you still are. And I hope things go well for you the rest of this year. So, now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and look at NF and see what adventure he's ready to take us on today. All right, y'all. So, Running, the last song on the Hope album that I have to do, and don't know what to expect except some more hotness. So, fasten your seatbelt and let's get to it. And you know how we do here. NF stands for I had a suggestion from okay, so if I pronounce this wrong, I'm sorry. But I have a suggestion from Octim88 or AKTim88. And NF stands for nutritious food. I can see it, like food for thought. I can see it. I can see it. So, I feel like I did that though. Did I do that? Did I do that one already? I don't know. Let me know. If I did it already, then I had to give you guys 2 the next time. All right? So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Another reaction, baby. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right, here we go.
I'm tired of holding on to you. It's time to let my pride going on to love myself again. Yeah, I don't wanna wait another day. I've waited long enough. I'm ready. I can see the sun, it's coming. Oh, there's happiness on the horizon. I'm hopeful I can see the light. I've hesitated all my life, but I'm all done. I'm done running from you. Spent my whole life in your shadow, scared of who I'd be if I, yeah, said goodbye and I didn't have you here. I wish you well, but I can no longer stand aside and watch you sabotage the two of us. I love you to death, but I can't spend the rest of my life in this darkness. I'm done. I'm done. I wish you the best, but I'm not interested in giving you more of my life. I've already given you too much. I don't wanna lose you. I don't wanna keep you. I know that you mean well, but when I fail, I don't need you. Rubbing my face in it and treating me like I'm less than you. Tell the truth, you know I'd be better without you. Been in your shoes, don't be a fool and try to convince me that I'm the real issue when you're the root to every problem. I love you, but not enough to allow you to continue to drown the both of us. You're holding me back, you're pulling me down, you're making me hate myself. I don't wanna leave, but that's what I need. I ain't got a choice, I can't just let you deceive and make me believe that I don't deserve to be loved. I'm not gonna stand aside and watch you attempt to rob and steal and sabotage what little faith I have left. Yeah, haven't I sacrificed enough for you? Hate seeing you cry, but I think it's time to let go and say our goodbyes. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you, but I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life running from you. Spend my whole life in your shadow, scared of who I'd be if I said goodbye and I didn't have you here. I wish you well, but I can no longer stand aside and watch you sabotage the two of us. I love you to death, but I can't spend the rest of my life in this darkness. I'm done.
Okay. All right. That was definitely a what do you call it? Like when you're closing something out. The that was a definite deceleration. You know what I'm saying? That was a definite slowdown from the rest of the album. I'm thinking about how the songs go that I could think of off the top of my head right now. And the one that was also similar to this as far as pace wise and as far as the way he delivered it, it was almost like he was starting to land the plane and it was like, you know, the wheels hit the runway and it's like pumping the brakes. Because, you know, when that happens, wow, that's kind of a dope metaphor. As far as I'm concerned, when it happens, it's like the plane hits the ground, boom, and then you hear the brakes and you hear the flaps, and then you hear the roar of the engine one more time, like it's, and which could be the other two songs that came after that song I'm thinking of. I can't remember the name, but then you get the plane engines actually calming down and stopping, which means, you know, our ride is over. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like this did as far as the feeling it gave for me at first listen to this. I need to hear it again, definitely. I mean, we might even listen to it 3 times. Damn, something's in my eye. We might even listen to it 3 times because I feel like this is metaphorical as well as a message. I don't know who he's talking to as of right now, and maybe I'll get it after I listen to it again. Either a ghost is poking me in the eye, but something's in there. I can't get it out. All right, I'm good. Yeah, so I need to hear it again. And on top of that, hold on a second, people. Give me 1 minute here. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics. Yes, I am. All right, y'all. Let's go hear this again. If I don't understand something, of course, you all know I'm going to ask you guys to kind of explain it to me. I'm going to ask you guys to explain it to me so that I can get it. There was an explanation for the other song that I'm talking about. Hold on. I got to get the name of that song because I can't keep saying the other song I was talking about. Okay, so the name of that song was Mistake. That I keep thinking of because that one took a different pace from other songs on the album as well, but the message, his delivery of it and the message of it was pretty dope. And it was one thing I didn't understand, and that was who he was talking to, if he was talking to someone in particular or what. And somebody answered, I can't remember who it was, but shout out to you, that he was actually talking to himself. And then it made the song even that much more dope to me. And thank you for that. I appreciate that. So with this, we go through it again. And the one thing I will say about this song before I restart it is when he does, it's certain songs that he's done, and when I'm listening to it, I have a hard time stopping the song to talk about what I just heard. And this seemed like, you know, when you have a serious conversation with somebody and they're giving their side of the story or their side of whatever, their perspective on something. You sit and you listen to everything that they have to say. It's like you don't interrupt them. You need to hear what they have to say. That's what I feel like this song did, which is why I couldn't stop it. The guitar in the beginning, the way he started off, everything was like, it was like he was having a personal conversation with whoever's listening. But I just need to figure out what that conversation, are we overhearing a conversation to someone else? Is this to himself again? You know what I'm saying? So you go see me looking this way. That's because I got the lyrics over here. Here we go, people. Let's get it. I played the guitar for him just so y'all know.
I'm tired of holding on to you. It's time to let my pride go and learn to love myself again. Yeah. I don't wanna wait another day. I've waited long enough. I'm ready. I can see the sun. It's coming. Oh, there's happiness on the horizon. I'm hopeful I can see the light. I've hesitated all my life, but I'm all done. I'm done running from you. Spent my whole life in your shadow, scared of who I'd be if I, yeah, said goodbye and I didn't have you here. I wish you well, but I can no longer stand aside and watch you sabotage the two of us. I love you.
I'm tired of holding on to you. It's time to let my pride go and learn to love myself again. I've waited long enough. I'm ready. I can see the sun is coming up. There's happiness on the horizon. I'm hopeful I can see the light. I've hesitated all my life, but I'm done. I'm done running from you. Spent my whole life in your shadow, scared of who I'd be if I said goodbye and I didn't have you here. I feel like I'm right there to understanding it, but at the same time, it's right outside my reach. What is he talking about? Hold on, y'all. I gotta go back again. All right, just bear with me a second here. I'm trying to understand.
I'm tired of holding on to you. It's time to let my pride go and learn to love myself again. Yeah, I don't wanna wait another day. I've waited long enough. I'm ready. I can see the sun, it's coming. Oh, there's happiness on the horizon. I'm hopeful I can see the light. I've hesitated all my life, but I'm all done. I'm done running from you.
This isn't a person he's talking about.
Spent my whole life in your shadow, scared of who I'd be if I said goodbye and I didn't have you here. I wish you well, but I can no longer stand aside and watch you sabotage the two of us. I love you to death, but I
Not talking about music, is he?
rest of my life in this darkness. I'm done.
So wait, is he talking about? He's not talking about music, is he? Am I tripping? It doesn't sound like he's talking about someone. He's tired of holding on to it. It's time to let his pride go and learn to love himself again. Or maybe that's being said. I'm tired of holding on to you. It's time to let my pride go and learn to love myself again. So what was he being prideful about? What was he trying to hold on to because of pride? To the point where he said, I have to learn to love myself again. So was he in a space that made him feel negative about himself? And this is like, okay, hold on. Am I on to something here? Am I on to something here? I don't want to wait another day. I've waited long enough. I'm ready. I can see the sun is coming up. Meaning things are starting to turn around. Maybe now that he's realized this. What's happening? This is deep. I feel like this is very deep. Either that or I'm looking too deep into it and what it is right there in my face and I'm just not seeing it. Okay, one more time, and then we go let it go into the second portion of the song as well. And I muted earlier because I didn't want to shake my drink in you guys' ears. But this time y'all got to take it.
Tired of holding on to you, it's time to let my pride go and learn to love myself again. Yeah, I don't wanna wait another day. I've waited long enough. I'm ready, I can see the sun, it's coming. Oh, there's happiness on the horizon. I'm hopeful I can see the light. I've hesitated all my life, but I'm all done. I'm done running.
So he's happiness on the horizon. The horizon is usually where you're going to. So there's happiness on the horizon. I'm hopeful I can see the light. I've hesitated all my life, but I'm all done. He's all done hesitating, or is he all done with what he's letting go of?
From you, spent my whole life in your shadow, scared of who I'd be if I, yeah, said goodbye and I didn't have you here. I wish you well, but I can no longer stand aside and watch you sabotage the two of us.
The two of us, is that him and his wife?
I love you to death, but I can't spend the rest of my life in this darkness. I'm done.
But darkness?
I'm done.
What darkness? What brought him into the darkness? Was that... What brought him to the dark side of the Force?
I wish you the best, but I'm not interested in giving you more of my life. I've already given you too much. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to keep you. I know that you mean well, but when I fail, I don't need you. Rubbing my face in it and treating me like I'm less than you. Tell the truth, you know I'd be better without you. Been in your shoes, don't be a fool and try to convince me that I'm the real issue when you're the root to every problem. I love you, but
Is he talking to Fear? Is he talking to Fear? Yo, time out. Hold on. If he's if y'all tell me he's talking to Fear, yo, he's talking to an emotion. Is he talking to Fear? I feel like I need y'all to answer me right now, like through the camera right now. I'm tired of holding on to you. Tired of go and learn to love myself again. Because fear can cause you to hate yourself in a way. It can also depress you. It can also make you doubt yourself. It can also pull you into a dark place. Is he talking about fear? Did I just crack the case? I think I cracked the case. Y'all let me know if I'm right. Let me know if I'm right, please. I'm excited right now. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit.
love you to death, but I can't spend the rest of my
That's fire if he's talking about fear.
I'm done.
But wait. I love you to death, but I can't spend the rest of my life in this darkness. Well, fear can also drive you. Damn, what is he?
I wish you the best, but I'm not interested in giving you more of my life. I've already given you too much. I don't wanna lose you. I don't wanna keep you. I know that you mean well, but when I fail, I don't need you. Rubbing my face in it and treating me like I'm less than you. Tell the truth, you know I'd be better without you. Been in your shoes, don't be a fool and try to convince me that I'm the real issue when you're the root to every problem. I love you, but not enough to allow you to continue to drown the both of us. You're holding me back, you're pulling me down, you're making me hate myself.
Or is he talking to Pride?
I don't wanna leave, but that's what I need. I ain't got a choice. I can't just let you deceive and make me believe that I don't deserve to be loved. I'm not gonna stand aside and watch you attempt to rob and steal and sabotage what little faith I have left. Yeah, haven't I sacrificed enough for you? Hate seeing you cry, but I think it's time to let go and say our goodbyes. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you, but I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life running from you.
Ah, shit.
Spend my whole life in your shadow, scared of who
No, I don't think he is talking about them. What the fuck?
said goodbye and I didn't have you here. I wish you well, but I can no longer stand aside and watch you sabotage the two of us. I love you to death, but I can't spend the rest of my life in this darkness. I'm done.
Oh man, yo, who is he? Oh man. Okay. All right. Let's slow up a little bit. So I know he's not talking about a person. I feel like this all has to do with himself. I feel like this entire thing was a conversation between himself and a particular emotion. I want to say it's fear, but then there's other lines in there that makes me think it's not. And then I want to say it's pride, but then there's lines in there that make me think it's not. Is he talking to both? Yo, this is killing me right now. And this is something I have never done. I always leave it up to y'all to tell me when I'm not too sure. But I think I'm about to look it up. I think I'm about to look it up. I was right. Yo, who's the best? You know what I'm saying? Who's the best? Me? Shit. Hey, look. Look. It says... In that song Running, the final track of his Hope album is a metaphorical conversation where he tells his past self fear, pride, and past pain that he's done running and he's ready to embrace healing and move forward, signifying a major shift from his previous struggles to a more optimistic, self-controlled future. Yo, I got it. I mean, I didn't... Reading that helps it make more sense as to why I was seeing other lines that were referring to those other emotions and to those other versions of himself. I knew it wasn't a conversation with someone else. Yo, I'm nice. Come on, y'all. And y'all watch me figure that out. That's genuine. That was real. You know what I'm saying? NF, real music. But I fit that in there. You should write that down. So this song is popping. The song is popping. The dude is he's a mutant. I'm totally convinced he went to Xavier School of Gifted Mofos, and his mutant power is the pad and the pen, is writing. Let's go back and hear the whole damn thing again. Yo, you don't know how good it feels to have that validated. Talking to Fear, I knew Fear was in there with some of those lines that I was reading along with it. And like I said in the last one, if you can read the lyrics along with him while he's doing his thing, makes the song that much more dope. But this is fire. This is crack. You understand? Oh man. Oh my gosh. I wish pharmaceutical started with an F, because that would be the newest pharmaceutical. Like, that's what I would put in there. And I still might do it, because you can do that with hip hop music. You can finagle words a certain way and spell them a certain way in order for it to mean what you want it to mean. But let's go ahead and hear this. Yo, this was fire. That was dope, dude. That was a dope way to express himself and to establish, like, from this point on, like, I'm done with this. I'm done with all of that negative nonsense and BS that dragged me down. Even though he probably used it to push him forward, gotta be done with it and move forward. I love it. I love it. It shows even more growth internally, mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is actually letting you in with his music. You understand? If you are not, oh man, yo, that shit is fire. If you're not ready, how can I put this? If you don't really care, you'd have freaking fast forwarded past this song. As soon as you heard the guitar playing and how he was delivering it, you'd have been like, nah, I don't want to hear that. And you'd have just turned it off. But for those that actually care, for those that actually know this guy and knows that when he writes something down and when he's saying something, there's actually something there. For those of us that know that, we're going to wait and listen and hear what he's saying. And this is who it was meant for. That is fire when an artist does that. I'm telling you, yo, and it makes it, me as a listener, I appreciate that type of I appreciate that more. I appreciate that type of music more from an artist, because it shows he's not just putting words on a paper and spitting them out because they rhyme. He's not just doing it a certain way because he wants to cover different ranges. He's doing it because this is how this has to be delivered. This is how, in order for you to know, yo, this is an internal conversation I'm having with myself. This is in my head. This is who I'm talking to. Bing, bong, boom, and bam. That's how that conversation would go in my head if I were talking to those things. It would be like a moment where I'm sitting by myself, whether it probably wouldn't be in the dark, but just be sitting by myself, maybe outside at nighttime or something like that, actually, and just by the fire pit, and you're thinking to yourself, and then you think that, like, you know what, I'm done. Wow. Yo, this is, yo, mag freaking nificent. Let's go. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I seem a little bit over. I mean, it's the pre-workout too, but still, that was fire. And I only had like 2 or 3 sips, but that was fire.
Tired of holding on to you, it's time to let my pride go and learn to love myself again. Yeah, I don't wanna wait another day. I've waited long enough. I'm ready. I can see the sun, it's coming. Oh
yes, yo,
there's happiness on
fire.
the horizon.
Y'all don't understand.
I'm hopeful I can see the light. I've hesitated all my life, but I'm all done. I'm done running from you. Spent my whole life in your shadow, scared of who I'd be if I, said goodbye and I didn't have you here. I wish you well, but I can no longer stand aside and watch you sabotage the two of us. I love you to death, but I can't spend the rest of my life in this darkness. I'm done. I'm done.
Fire.
I wish you the best, but I'm not interested in giving you more of my life. I've already given you too much.
Word.
I don't wanna lose you. I don't wanna keep you. I know that you mean well, but when I fail, I don't need you. Rubbing my face in it and treating me like I'm less than you. Tell the truth, you know I'd be better without you.
That just means he's very hard on himself.
Real issue when you're the root to every problem. I love you, but not enough to allow you to continue to drown the both of us. You're holding me back, you're pulling me down, you're making me hate myself. I don't wanna leave, but that's what I need. I ain't got a choice, I can't just let you deceive and make me believe that I don't deserve to be loved. I'm not gonna stand aside and watch you attempt to rob and steal and sabotage what little faith I have left. Yeah, haven't I sacrificed enough for you? Hate seeing you cry, but I think it's time to let go and say our goodbyes. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you, but I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life running from you.
Fire.
Spend my whole life in your shadow, scared of who I'd be if I said goodbye and I didn't have you here. I wish you well, but I can no longer stand aside and watch you sabotage the two of us. I love you to death, but
I'm so happy I figured that out,
can't
yo.
spend the rest of my life in this darkness. I'm done.
Well, I figured out part of it, but still. Yeah, I'm very happy I figured that out on my own, yo. Part of that on my own, because I will admit this to y'all. The times when I don't understand something and I'll be like, hey, put it in the comment section, let me know, blah, blah, whoop, whoop. It freaking kills me the entire time until I have somebody in the comment section explain it to me. Like, I'm one of those people. This also made me realize, well, he's not the only person that's like this, but people that are like this are very critical on themselves. They make a mistake or they mess up something, they are usually the hardest person on themselves. There's this dude I used to work with named TJ. Shout out TJ if you're watching. And I remember one time, and it stands out to me in my head. I remember one time there was something I didn't do right at work. And he didn't really say nothing about it. Like, he let me know I was wrong, but then that was basically it. And I think I messed it up like 2 or 3 times. It was like a procedural thing. And I was like, I think I asked him something to the effect of, like, why why he didn't get at me a certain way or something like that. And he was like, I don't have to. He was like, I could see you're harder on yourself than anybody else could be. So there's no reason for me to add to that. Something to that effect, he said. But the fact that interaction made me realize, like, yo, it's important for people to kind of step back and see how another person handles something when it comes to themselves. So, like, when people mess up something, or when people make a mistake, when people make the wrong decision, it's important for, like, if you're a manager or a supervisor in charge of a team or someone on that team or whatever, it's important to step back and actually see this person and how they're taking it, how they're handling it. Because if they are already very critical on themselves, if they're already very hard on themselves, and then you add on top of that, you might be pushing them to a breaking point where they either will not want to do that, or they might snap, or, I mean, there's many outcomes that can happen, but all those outcomes are negative. So I would say it's best to get to know that person. You don't got to go out and have drinks and nothing like that. I'm just saying, know that person, as in know how they are to themselves. That way you can, I guess, better steer them in the direction they need to go. And I would imagine that would go for, to an extent, I guess it would go towards child raising, or it would even just in personal relationships with other people, friends, family, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that little attribute can help, period. You know what I mean? I've never said that out loud. I don't know if he even still watches my channel. I know it's been a while since I've really posted stuff on the regular like I used to. But that really stuck out, and I'm glad he did that, because it also made me realize how hard I am on myself. And that's something I can't help. You know what I'm saying? But that was dope. I appreciate that from him. For the rest of y'all, if you are hard on yourselves, there's a reason for it. It's probably because you know you can do better. You know what I'm saying? So don't be so hard on yourself. I would say take into consideration what you did, how you made the mistake, and then just do better. Accept it as quick as you can, and then just do better. You know what I'm saying? It's harder to do. It's harder to do than it is to say, but do it. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can say. This song is fire. I love the way he closed out this album, this whole project, this whole album. To me, once again, this dude nails it. Every time he picks up the pen and puts it on a beat, puts it and gets on the mic and expresses himself, it is fire. I love it. I honestly hope, and I know at some point he's gonna stop, but I really hope he never stops, yo. This guy has a talent of pulling you in and taking you somewhere, or making you use your mind. And I love it, yo. He should write a book. He should write a friggin' book. And NF, if you write a book, I want a piece of that. That's my idea. You know what I'm saying? And the book could be named NF Stands For. Can you imagine that? But yo, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Once again, this was the last one from the Hope album called Running. NF. Time to move on to the next project. I can't wait, yo. and you guys are putting the comment sections other things from NF. Yo, we're about to go. We're about to go. It's 2026. I'm not gonna say try. I am going to be posting more. All right, not just some NF, but the things that I used to do because I love to laugh. If there's anything out there you guys find funny, or try not to laugh challenges, or whatever, leave it in the description, in the comment section below. All right, until then, till next time, stay safe. Like, subscribe, share, you know what I'm saying? Let's get all of this good energy and stuff out there. It's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world. I said shit, and because that's what it is. So let's use this as an escape to have a good time and just unplug. And I hope I can provide that for some of y'all. All right, till next time, people, I'm out of here. Peace.